in Edinburgh, Scotland. A frightening example of how a simple accusation could turn a minor run-in into a major altercation. A car's rear dash cam records as traffic slows, and then suddenly, almost immediately, the driver of the red van signals to pull over. And though it seems to be fairly routine at first, when the driver with the dash cam looks at his bumper, he appears to get angry. And while the van driver is relatively calm,
What are you getting upset about? I'm all insured, don't worry.
his explanation
Mate, are you accident? Slipped off the brake, okay?
is met with an insinuation.
Are you on the phone?
No, we're still on the phone.
It seems the van driver was holding what appears to be a plastic fork while he was driving, which from afar might have been mistaken by the driver who was rear-ended for a cell phone.
Are you on the phone?
No, we're still on the phone.
Okay, don't...
No, you shall I be there, you but I'll fuck you right now, right? You stop you right, well, just like to be extensive.
The van driver grabs the other man's neck from behind. And in the ensuing struggle, the plastic fork in his left hand appears to graze the other driver's face before he's thrown to the ground.
Right, well, just like to...
The visibly shaken victim calls the police.
Hello, I did an accident. I was hit by a driver and I was assaulted.
Tell them the truth that you stuck your face above me. Tell the truth, you yeah. Tell the truth.
According to news reports, the van driver eventually pleads guilty to an assault charge and is ordered to pay a 240-pound fine, as well as 400 pounds to the victim. A powerful lesson that though reacting to a stressful situation is normal, leave the accusations to the police.
Are you on the phone?
No, we're still on the phone.
Because you never know who you're dealing with. In Virginia Beach, Virginia, a motorcyclist scoots between a stopped car and a pedestrian who seems to be walking towards the car. A risky move by both the motorcyclist and the pedestrian. The biker continues riding for a few blocks and then gets held up in some traffic, which allows the pedestrian he had a close call with to catch up to him.
Run me over?
Whoa.
Huh?
What?
Are you the one who almost ran me over?
He stopped.
Huh?
He didn't stop. You didn't assault me. You just assaulted me. You're on camera. I have
That's
your
fine.
license plate.
But you almost ran me over.
You can't assault me like this.
No, you almost ran me over.
You can't touch me.
Did you almost run me over?
You guys. You can't touch me.
Did you almost run me over?
It doesn't matter.
Did you almost run me over?
Get off
Huh?
my bike. Get off my bike.
What's your problem? You about hit my
I
wife.
didn't see you stop.
Got camera, I'm about to one.
With a baseball bat, changing the dynamic considerably.
Because I got out of the way. That's why you didn't stop. If I'd have kept
You
walking,
ain't going nowhere.
you'd have hit
Call
me.
the cops. Call the cops. We'll settle this.
Sir, I need to go home. I'm just trying to get home. I'll get in there.
So you try to run over my wife to get
Because
home?
you're in that big hurry.
It wasn't personal at all, sir. I'm really sorry.
No, but you can run that mouth and tell me I'm assaulting you when you
can't
almost hit me.
can't touch me.
You almost run me over.
You can't touch
Assault charges on me. Do it.
Sir, please.
Call him.
The lambasting continues.
What the? There's a kid walking in the road. It did. react the way I reacted.
until the motorcyclist makes one final plea.
Please, sir.
Huh?
Please, sir, I'm not a bad kid. I'm just trying to get home.
Did you learn your lesson?
Yes, ma'am.
You gonna show your mask again?
Apologize to my wife when I walk away. Apologize.
Sorry, man.
The incident ends with a physical altercation avoided and a lesson hopefully learned. Motorcyclist Daniel Bond is enjoying an afternoon ride on the rural roads of Groveport, Ohio, with his friend, who was captured riding behind him by a camera that's attached to Daniel's handlebars. But a short while into their trip, Daniel's friend runs into some trouble, which Daniel quickly notices.
As I went around a nice, sharp 15-mile-per-hour hairpin corner, I looked behind me and noticed my friend was gone. So I went ahead and turned around in a driveway and started heading back towards him.
Side note, this car in the distance will soon play a crucial role in this story.
As I'm heading back, I see him back on his bike heading back towards me. At this point, I'm like, okay, time to turn around again.
But as he slows down, the car we saw earlier doesn't. As Daniel prepares to turn around in a driveway, the car from earlier does not appear to notice Daniel slowing down and barrels into him from behind.
I was completely oblivious to it being behind me, unfortunately. Didn't hear a thing. He didn't even hit the brakes until after he hit me. I couldn't believe it, what just happened. Like, it felt like I was in a dream for a moment. The adrenaline was going. I was so mad, I just jumped straight up.
What the?
But when Daniel confronts the driver, he doesn't get the response he is expecting.
What the, bro?
I walked over there to his car, like, what's going on? For real? What the hell just happened? He goes like this, sorry. And that was it.
What the hell? You just ran me the over. What the sorry? You just ran my ass over.
But Daniel is about to have a bigger fish to fry than the driver's apparent lack of remorse. He has broken his leg.
I'd say I went into shock about a minute and a half after it all happened. I was losing my vision, everything going white, getting numb and tingly all over, like pins and needles over my whole body, and my leg was completely cramping around that broken bone. It was, it locked up harder than a rock.
The people who live in the house by the crash site see everything and call the paramedics, who arrive shortly afterwards. Daniel is rushed to a nearby hospital where he's treated for fractures to his fibula and elbow, in addition to road rash on his elbows and back. As for the distracted driver, according to Daniel, he's issued a ticket for an assured clear distance violation.
And they marked him down on the ticket as he was only doing 45 miles an hour.
Meanwhile, this experience has brought Daniel a fresh perspective.
It did change my outlook on life a bit. At any given moment, anything could happen. Like, you could just be driving down the road, minding your own business, and you're gone. It could happen.
What the hell? You just ran me the over.
In Peculiar, Missouri, a cyclist's helmet cam records as he approaches an intersection on Highway J. Because the road he is turning onto has very little room on either side to accommodate a bicycle, he wisely waits till there is a lull in traffic. But unfortunately, his caution doesn't pay off.
You mother! Why the f are you looking at your phone, officer? I got a text from another officer. Give me a second.
He's just been struck by a police officer who was looking at his phone.
Damn it! Right. Why are you texting? I don't care if you're texting.
I wasn't texting. I was looking at my phone.
Either way.
Yeah, I know. That's my bad.
Why are you doing that in a turn?
I wouldn't have paid attention.
Officer, dude. I can walk. How's my arm look?
Your arm's fine.
How about this one?
You're fine. There's no abrasions. That's the only abrasion you got right there.
The officer calls in the Missouri State Police to file the report to avoid a conflict of interest. He is suspended with pay pending an investigation. The cyclist only has minor injuries.
Damn it!
The damage to his bike is considerably worse. The driver of this white car is attempting to move into the left lane as a gray car makes a move into the right lane. The white car signals left, but doesn't have enough space to enter safely and hesitates, while the gray car doesn't signal and appears to make its move to the right before the lane is clear. And when the white car suddenly swerves back to avoid hitting this car, it flips the gray sedan off the road and into a telephone pole. The driver manages to escape the horrific wreck, but his passenger isn't as lucky. He finally pulls a woman from the vehicle. Fortunately, neither appear to be seriously injured. Hopefully, a reminder to both drivers. When changing lanes, make your intentions clear to everyone on the road, or be prepared for the consequences. I-95 South in St. Augustine, Florida. The dash cam of a tractor trailer records as it travels in the far right lane. Thus far, a fairly routine journey, but watch the left rearview mirror closely.
Holy!
Another semi, carrying 60,000 pounds of sand, barrels into the side of the tractor trailer from the adjacent lane and flips it so violently that its cabin detaches from its trailer.
Holy!
The driver of the semi that was hit is stunned and unsure of what to do. Other motorists arrive on the scene and join him in checking on the driver of the truck that flipped, who's still trapped in the cabin. What they find is miraculous.
Brian, I just got into a real bad accident.
Though badly banged up with 2 broken legs and multiple cuts and bruises, the driver is alive. According to the driver with the dash cam, the trucker had fallen asleep at the wheel, causing him to lose control of his vehicle and slam into the other semi. Another good reminder, if you're feeling sleepy on the road, pull over, especially when driving a 30-ton truck.
Holy!
In Ohio, an ODOT worker sits on the shoulder of I-77 as the driver of a dump truck who, according to court documents, is under the influence, suddenly begins to stray from his lane. The dump truck veers directly into the ODOT truck at freeway speed, causing a huge inferno and immediately capturing the attention of everyone on the freeway, many of whom pull over to assist however they can, only to find both drivers trapped inside their smoldering vehicles. Fortunately, within 90 seconds, authorities are already within sight. And an officer races to the aid of the wounded drivers. According to news reports, both men are pulled from the wreckage by police and taken to a local hospital. Miraculously, the ODOT employee's injuries, though serious, are not life-threatening. But the dump truck driver's injuries are severe, and his troubles don't stop there. He's eventually placed under arrest, and according to court documents, pleads guilty to aggravated vehicular assault and operating a vehicle while under the influence. He faces up to 7.5 years in prison. A biker in Willowbrook, Illinois, is attempting to get away from an aggressive driver in a Jeep.
Kidding me?
But despite some risky, evasive maneuvers, the biker cannot shake them. Then, suddenly, the Jeep sideswipes the biker, sending him flying off the road and into a ditch, and separating his helmet cam from his helmet. The biker is able to get to his feet quickly. That's him in the checkered shirt. The driver in the Jeep takes off, but a couple of witnesses stop to check on the biker, who appears to be okay, but seems giddy. Most likely due to shock.
Did you get that on video?
No, sorry.
Hold on. Oh, I just got. Hold on. Oh, that's hilarious. Thank you.
Police arrive a short while later.
I just got ran off the road by a person.
You needed.
No, I mean, I was wearing gear. I'm wearing gear under this, so.
The case is currently pending. But with the biker's helmet cam footage and statements from witnesses, hopefully the responsible party will be brought to justice. On a California freeway, a motorist records a semi dragging a red car that is wedged under its trailer.
Look at that. That's on the freeway going up the Cajon Pass. I don't know what's going on here.
Making the situation even more dire.
Oh my God.
The driver's life is clearly in danger. So the man filming, along with several other motorists, join forces to flag down the semi-driver.
The hell?
Which they finally do.
Wow. He drugged the guy. Why were you driving so far?
So far,
Dude, the guy's on in your car.
I didn't know it.
What do you need to know it, dude? He's on your truck. need to get out of your truck right now. He's literally on your truck.
According to police reports, the incident occurred when the 62-year-old trucker failed to see the red car when he changed lanes and had no idea he had hit it. He is eventually cleared of any wrongdoing. The driver of the red car sustains no injuries. Lesson learned, hopefully for both parties. When big rigs and cars are sharing the road, keep your eyes on the blind spots.